What? Hello? Hello, there. Whew. Really not too sure what happened there. Right, okay, so we are back in Octopath Traveler. So last time we got all of the secondary jobs and we completed Therion's second chapter. And in this one, we are going to move on and do Cyrus's chapter. So yeah, let's jump straight in. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the inn. Where is the inn in here again? It is up at the top, isn't it? Yeah. Don't know actually. This is the provision here. They didn't do it automatically, you see. There it is. Speak to you. And let me start Cyrus's. Okay, so hoping to solve the mysteries behind a certain ancient tome, you head to Quarry Crest. Here you seek out Odette, a former colleague who may be able to shed some light on the matter. Let's dive straight in, shall we? Oop. And let me just quickly put my phone on silent because caught that just in time. The story so far. Cyrus left the academy behind in search for the lost tomb from the far reaches of hell. Sorry, I think I keep doing that. Its disappearance was a riddle wrapped in a mystery, a riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the indignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so did Cyrus come to Quarry Crest to call upon an old colleague who just might have the answers he seeks. So this is Quarry Quest. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. Sorry, I just need to dim this a little bit because it's a bit bright. But I will put you on. Totally eliminate myself a bit. Come on, there we go. Right, that's a bit better. And her house was... Ah, that's right, she left directions in her letter. I should take another look. You have all the markings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me to offer you a word of warning. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in matters of the heart. I know that your research is more important to you than anything, but you would do well to give some thought to how you treat the fairer sex. You are more handsome than you give yourself credit for. Why, thank you. If you're not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. I know what happened really, isn't it? I should have known better than to read that again. Still no indication as to where the house is though. First time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it seems almost prophetic. To think I'd be banished from the academy because of a trumped up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me the moment I mention it.
Now then.
But there's no point worrying. I have to face her sooner or later, after all. I try to keep myself presentable, this is true. But is my face truly so easy to on the eyes? Oh, woe is me, doomed to never realize the full depth of my good looks and charisma. Okay. It's that one up there, isn't it?
Anyhow,
Here we are. Ah, that's all. Voice actor anyway. I'm gonna try to get two of these done
I'll be right there.
this evening, if possible.
it's been some time, Odette. Hmm?
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already.
I forgot how cheery Cyrus was half the time.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, a bit harsh.
How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
In fairness, that was a lie.
By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm sure it's all as you say.
It is all as I say.
Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest.
It's hardly my
You're
fault if they find me
something
attractive.
else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever.
Uh-huh.
Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
Oh, hey, Lemon, thanks for the follow, man. I thought you were already following me, to be
A
honest.
cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
Looking for the win. Alright, no problem, cheers, mate. Have a good stream later on. I'll drop in later if you're still on when I'm finished.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe.
Necromancy?
Oh.
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Am I going to have to fight skeletons and zombies and stuff at the end of this?
Is that so?
No, that's it. I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you.
Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be flattery? Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating.
Oh,
Oh, pickle, you say? Consider my interest piqued. I always took you for the type who chewed up and spit out your problems before pickles they could become. Certainly went all Yodrish there. Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume.
Naturally.
Just so. Many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Another turned a street corner only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half year.
Most intriguing.
Most indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you nutjob. So how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigation.
Great.
Great, thanks. Yeah, I could count on you. I'll look into that tone whilst you're away.
As you wish.
A fair trade, I'd say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself. It's a strange man.
See.
Happy investigating. Right. Okay, so, two sets of, because I've got Amazon Music playing in the background, I am going to have so many bloody Windows notifications by the end of the stream. Okay. First, I should ask Odette where precisely the kidnappings have occurred. He said there were kidnappings. Let me scrutinize you. Testimony, come to think of it, the 3 people who went missing were all last seen near the inn. It could well be a coincidence.
Well, well.
Even so soon, did you discover something interesting? I certainly did. To the inn! I have got 2 markers on my map.
Ah, yes.
Okay, yeah, I need to scrutinize you. Nope. Let's see now. Testimony. A system of underground canals run all throughout the town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time, though. The sewers, eh? Okay. Seen it happen both in the dead of the night and broad daylight. Someone's walked by the inn, they turned the corner and up ahead, and when I followed, they were gone, vanished into thin air. Right.
Now then.
And with that, I do believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack the case. Why did the disappearance appear near the inn? Every victim was in the general vicinity of the inn when they disappeared. Could it be potentially that cave that's next to the inn that's all boarded up? We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air or some such nonsense. At all hours. As such, it stands to reason that they were kidnapped. And that the kidnapper made use of a hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. What route did the kidnapper employ? It's the sewers. The entrance to the sewers would seem to make an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away.
Thusly.
I do believe I should have a look down there for myself. Right, let's quickly save, because I think that this is going to lead me straight into the dungeon. If it is, that's going to be the quickest second chapter. Professor? Hello, Professor. Oh, hello, Tressa. Why are you shouting? I was trying to offer you some sweets, but you weren't answering me. Oh, I do apologise. Once I get to thinking about a thing, this looks a lot like Secret of Mana. It does a little. It's been years and years and years and years since I played Secret of Mana. But yeah, it's because of the pixel graphics, really. It's very 16-bit for the characters, but with a 3D world. There was a time when I was so engrossed in a book I failed to notice that my neighbour's house was on fire. Wow, being able to concentrate like that must be super handy as a scholar. But it's probably best to be a little more attentive, especially when on the road like we are. You never know what's waiting around the next corner. Quite true, Tressa. Quite true. I shall endeavour to be more vigilant. I am really enjoying this game though. I mean, if you're into JRPGs, I would definitely recommend giving it a go. And they've just announced the sequel.
Aha!
Coming to Switch, I think, next year? Yeah, middle of next year, I think the sequel's coming, so that's going to be good. From the looks of it, these aqueducts predate the founding of the village itself. There are a good chance many of the villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. Really nice. I used to have a Switch. I think this would play really well. This actually came out originally on the Switch. It was Switch exclusive for quite some time. It was. I might still get this actually for the Switch, to be fair, in order to, well, when the second one comes out. I would say to be able to play it on the go would be cool, but I never take my Switch anywhere, to be honest. It's always docked to the TV. After all, I simply won't do it if I become our villain's latest victim. Yeah, surprisingly, there was a Nintendo Direct that I didn't even know was coming the other day. And a PlayStation State of Play last night as well. It looks like someone's been coming in and out of these sewers, as we suspected. Muddy footprints on the floor and handprints on the wall. Recent too. The mud is still wet. I see. That's very useful information. I must say you have a keen eye to spot such subtle signs. I is a thief. Albeit experience I never thought would be useful to you. Your experience is the result of careful study and gives you valuable skills, you see. We don't have time for a discussion now, however interesting. Perhaps I'll share my insights later. Don't worry about it, your lectures give me a headache. To be honest? A little, yes. Hey, my laptop's finally almost updated. Reformatted my sister's old laptop and it had like 120 odd updates to do. It's been on it for ages. Is there anything down here? There is. Oh. Which way to go though? Let's go a little off the beaten track a little bit. Oh, what the hell are they things? Ew.
It's my turn now.
Right, so let me take care of
the logical course of
these.
action?
These are going to be... no, they're not.
Out of my way.
Actually, they're probably weak to axe.
Try this.
Come in, if thou darest.
No, not dagger, axe. Oh no. I probably should have healed before coming in here, to be
Let
fair,
the
actually thinking
hunt
about it.
begin.
Bow? Nope. I need
Out
to
of my
find something
way.
they're weak against. No, with dagger.
Go!
Right, so let's take out the guys at the back as well. What's about it? Jesus Christ. Right. Probably should heal, but let's just do this first. Right. No. Item. Oh yeah, I need to find some more of them to buy as well. So let's just use the smaller ones.
Come in, if thou darest.
You have a dagger, don't you?
Holding back nothing.
Oh wow, poison as well.
What to do?
I don't have anything. Let me
This should help.
heal him instead.
An interesting dilemma.
Do you have it? Oh, no, you don't, because you are my... Oh, I do actually have a light soul stone. I will save that for when they're both broke. Let's just do normal damage then.
Out of my way. Let's do this.
Here I go!
Okay, and now she can use the light soul stone.
Try this on for size.
400 damage, yeah.
Letting the hunt begin.
Do I have any decent? Don't really, do I? Okay.
An interesting dilemma.
Letting the hunt begin.
What can you do? You can double attack.
Here I go! How's that?
That's not bad actually, 142 XP. Oh, chest is getting close to being able to unlock more. Actually, how close is she actually to unlocking skills? Just short of 1,000. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you were the same place that was before. Was I able to go further that way? I wasn't, no. But there is a chest in here I can see. A pomegranate, eh? I forgot what they do actually, to be honest. Use, yeah, back down there.
I'll make this quick.
Scallybobs. Okay, so darkness. I wish I had a darkness attack, but I don't. Do you have wind? So it's not there weak to wind at least, actually.
Over here.
Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. After this, I'm definitely healing my
What is the
characters.
logical course of action?
Letting my arrow fly and
Do you have? So yeah,
do
didn't think that was going to be anything. Maybe the axe though.
The winds of fortune howl.
Oh
And I use that. Yes.
no! Hope this helps.
My friends, Man, sorry.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get my ass kicked here, aren't I? So, Olive of Life.
Using this.
Yeah, I kind of expect that to happen.
What to do?
You can heal
This should help.
Annette.
Out of my way.
And let's break
The
these
winds of
wisps.
fortune howl.
An interesting dilemma.
Coming.
I know the
It's
sun
our
is getting
best.
really low for the team. Why have I heard that? Oh, that's for Marvel, isn't it? So. Hey, you know what? Let's just see if these guys are weak to
Lightning.
thunder.
Done my bidding.
No.
What is the logical course
Come
of
on,
action?
Tressa. I need you to come up once now. Let's just use a
I'll
healing
take
vape.
this.
It's my turn now.
Right.
Ah!
No, I'll run that. I'll take care of the wisps.
What next?
Don't know, it's a nice way of saying I think our team's hurting. Yeah, they definitely are. To be fair, I mean, even though that my characters are a little bit higher level than what it recommends for this area, it's ridiculous, some of these battles.
I'll take what I need.
But yeah, the sun's getting low. That's what Black Widow says to the Hulk, isn't it? See, now I know they're going to be weak towards light, but I don't have any light items. I don't have any light magic. I don't.
What's this now?
Oh yeah, right. I'm away from my stream. Leave by the mate. Have a good one, and like I say, I'll drop in if I can. If you're still on, when finished.
What to do?
Right. Leave by the mate. Let's see now.
Ah!
Okay. Is that gonna? Yes. Oh, hey, Mac.
How is that?
How you doing, man? How's the football? Has it not started yet? Clear that. 200 XP. Well worth it. United won. Nice. So, was that the UEFA Cup tonight? Because, according to the news today, that the actual, that's the same place. The league doesn't start again until tomorrow. Or was the news wrong? Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to heal, don't I? Massively so. And Europa League match. Okay, fair enough. Really? Well, are we at the end of this already? This has been a very quick dungeon if this is the end. Bottle of befuddled dust. Oh, there's a...
Most intriguing.
someone's secret lair. I do say to think there were such elaborate structures under the surface.
What have we...
He's dead.
What in the...
But what in the heavens is this? It's as if the blood was drained from his body. And what is that atop these strange patterns? Oh, blood magic. Clearly some baleful sorcery is being practiced here.
It couldn't be.
These gemstones. Why, if my hypothesis is correct,
It couldn't be.
they must be composed of crystallized human blood. Ew. And yet, it's as if myriad hues of red are mixed together. Could it be that each gem contains the blood of multiple victims?
Preposterous!
Good gods, what horrors have been wrought here? What are you betting? It's going to be his friend who's the bad guy. How many innocents have been victimized by these blood-sucking sorcerer? At least now we know the motive behind the kidnappings. The villain we're dealing with is no common criminal. I am loath to even call him a human being.
Why, I'll be...
Sucking the life from the men and women of this poor town only to cast them away. This is a veritable demon who is among us. One thing is clear, the monster must be stopped before he can commit any more vile deeds. As an academic, I must confess that the history of the dark arts intrigues me. But to put them into practice, this is truly beyond the pale.
Oh!
You know, for someone who's very observant, sees the young lady in the cell. She still lives. She needs a biscuit and some orange juice. That's what I get after I give blood. I must free her lest she suffer the same fate as the others. It's okay, I've got a thief amongst me. You can pick the lock.
And who might you be?
Ooh. Is that this? No, no, it's not.
Just a scholar of no particular repute. I was passing through and could not help but notice these odd gemstones. Are they perhaps your work? And these strange glyphs, are they not runes of High Hornburgian?
Are they now?
The tomes of ancient Hornburg were lost long ago. No ordinary scholar would be privy to this knowledge. But how could any self-respecting academic perform such horrors?
Ho ho! Seems you're more of a scholar than you give yourself credit for.
They still live, yes? If you know what's best for you, you'll free them at once.
Well, since you asked so nicely, no, I think not. A
Let's
shame.
try.
If only you hadn't come poking around in my secrets. I wouldn't have minded picking your brain. Now I'll have to settle for sucking your blood!
I cannot fail!
Oh, it's on its own. But for how long? Okay, so you are weak to swords, so let me just
Try this!
get your shield down as quickly as possible. Yep, knew it.
Come
Oh no!
if thou darest.
What is the logical course of action?
What to do?
I need to find out what
next?
they're weak to. quickly, I think. Nope.
Let the hunt beginning.
Axe, okay. That's good.
Let's do this.
I can do axe.
What is the logical course of action?
You have an axe too. Ow. Ooh, okay.
Visit me.
Out of my way.
You have an axe, you don't have access, do you? No. You do, however, have...
The winds of fortune howl.
Which does fuck
Let
all.
the hunt beginning.
Oh,
Holding back
realised.
nothing.
Would you be up for doing a horror-themed Steam on Halloween? Yeah, sure. I would be up. What game do you have in mind, like?
I will not. What next?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done has been a real long while since I did any kind of Halloween makeup. Oh, so they're weak to fire now.
Don't play with fire.
That's handy to know.
Now, what next?
So,
A great inferno to scorch the land.
yeah, well, give it some thought, mate, and I'll be up for it.
Fatal touch.
Right.
Out
Oh
of
no,
my
does that mean
way.
he can't do magic now?
I'm ready. Are you?
What next?
Okay, so you're weak to axe, that's good to know. You have wildfire too. Start taking you out a bit.
Here I go.
Let me just quickly rehabilitate
Hope this helps.
Cyrus, just to be on the safe side.
What is the logical course of action?
Letting my arrow fly in true.
He's still not dead yet. Damn. He's hanging in there. There we go. Right, so, I need
My turn now.
Tressa to heal. Actually, she needs to heal herself, actually.
This should help.
Come in, if thou darest.
And I will use you to give...
Using this.
What does the fresh jam do again?
Here.
Do that since he is my magic giver.
It's my turn now.
Hopefully he doesn't resurrect anyone else for a while anyway.
Oh no.
So I can't see, so this is gonna... Actually, if I go like this...
Hope this helps.
What's this now?
What to do?
Out of my way.
Actually, what would you say to a... No, you're not fire, but ice mirrors?
Take this!
What's this now?
How about thunder?
A gift for you.
No. I have a feeling he's weak against light, but I don't have any light items.
My turn.
Okay, so you're gonna bring
Here.
Hannah back from the dead because I need her to have XP at the end of this. And you are going to give her
How about this?
one of them. What would I dress up as? Ooh. To be honest, I don't know.
My arrow fly and true.
I don't know, to be honest.
Letting the hunt begin it.
I might really try to conquer my fears and actually dress up as a clown. Maybe, I don't know.
Out of my way.
It's my turn now.
He's not even red yet, orange yet. You only need neck up. I know.
An interesting dilemma.
I could
Out
even.
of my way.
Let's have a look, see how it looks on camera. I could even. It does fuck all actually. Does this do anything? Does that? Yeah, no, that doesn't fuck all. I've got a red bulb. I do, but it kind of doesn't work that well on camera. If you Pennywise. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to give it some thought. Because clowns do really creep me out, so.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
You know what, I'm just gonna have to use these on him.
Trying this.
If nothing else, it's 2,000 damage.
Coming, if thou darest.
Okay, so let me.
Using this.
Heal you,
Let's
and
do
then
this.
you can first aid him.
This should help.
What is the logical
What do you think? You
course
do
of
like?
Out of my way.
Try this.
It's my turn now.
I need to get his shield down as quickly as possible. Out of curiosity. I do have a large actually, I could have used that. Okay, so let me. Hey, that's going to be a waste actually, so.
This will help it.
What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to. Do that for
How about
Onyx.
this?
Because this is going to come high. I'm saying what would you go as?
Coming.
Here I go.
I used to have a
What
a
next?
Jason mask somewhere. I did, which would have been kind of cool. Been asking the city for ideas. I can only imagine what she's coming up with. I could just do a skeleton, I suppose. Just wipe my face out and black marks on my eyes and stuff like that. Or as a zombie. I don't know.
What is the logical course of
Oh no.
So.
Letting the hunt begin it.
I'm just saying you've got quite the imagination. That's all this is. I'm not saying anything bad.
Try this.
Uncle Fester.
What is the logical
Well, he is
course of
bald,
action?
so
What next?
I'll get myself a long wig and I can come as cousinette.
Oh no.
Letting the hunt begin it.
Finally. When I was younger, I used to do It's Really Kiss a lot. I did. Bald by choice, not by nature. Well, yeah, still bald though. I'm gonna watch this cutscene. I'm gonna see what that dagger is that I've just been given. kinda needed a dagger, if I remember correctly from last time. By the way, the game is a little louder than you at times. Alright, okay, fair enough. I will turn the game down a touch.
What
There you go.
in the...
What is this? It can't be a copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Well, kinda seen that coming. Though that was literally the only thing I was going for, so that's unfortunate. It's but an abridged copy translated into the modern tongue. I think it's just the music during the fight scenes. It is quite loud at that point. But I've turned it down a bit, so we'll see how it goes. But thanks for letting us know, mate. Hey, my laptop's finally finished updating. My laptop has literally been updating since about 4 o'clock this afternoon. It had like 120 updates. Keep an eye close at Halloween as they will have deals running on. Yeah, they will do, yeah. I've already got a few horror games on Steam, I do. But are you on about the likes of PlayStation, Xbox, or PC? It doesn't even mention the possible uses for these blood crystals. So I just need to shut this laptop down because well, either way, I've got PC, PlayStation, Xbox, even Switch. But yeah, you guys let me know what game you want to do, and I'll see whether I've got it, and if not, I'll look to buy it. Calculations on the number of test suspects required to create one blood crystal. I see. Let's note. First specimen successfully synthesized and delivered. Delivered? Could it be that someone commissioned that fateful stone? I can only speculate, but could whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome I seek? Most likely. Where am I?
Aha!
You're back with us, good miss. If Plasmophobia is on sale, I'd say that then we could get Lycidian Lemon. Yeah, fine, yeah. I'd do Plasmophobia. I mean, to be fair, Plasmophobia does not look like a scary game, to be honest, but I've got a feeling it's probably going to get us, like...
Are you okay?
The drugs that Awful Man gives you are still affecting you. Pray rest until your strength returns. Who are you?
Excuse me.
An excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more than happy to answer. Ruin a poor girl just awakened from a coma? Have you no shame?
Come now.
So you just said it's not scary, but I've got blurbs. So's Lemon, and fingers crossed you might have by then. Possibly, yeah. Although I might turn them off. Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman. Clearly.
Now then.
At any rate, Odette, there was a favour I would ask of you. Another one? Nope, my complete lack of surprise. Blurbs makes things more very jumping together. They do, I must admit. I have to try to find some proper some Halloweeny ones. I found out our kidnapper's purpose in a abridged translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell.
What was that?
You're kidding. Needless to say, this could be a tremendous lead.
Thusly.
I need to find out where and by whom the volume was translated. Let me have a look. I love the music in this game. Whoever bound this spared no expense.
Indeed.
I thought the same. There are few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help.
You have my gratitude.
That's not what you said. You said you have my thanks. I don't. You know what? That's what I don't care about these games, right? If they go to the trouble of putting voiced lines in like that, why don't they just have the speech bubble match what the guy says? It's not hard. Shut down my laptop finally.
Aha!
Did you find something? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristics of paper made from the finest pine wood, while the texture of the vivid red binding reveals it is unmistakably tanned lambskin. There's only one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities, and you didn't think for 1 second that they could have it bring in. Oh, Stone Guard, I know why that is. I actually have that unlocked already. So that's where you will travel.
Yes.
Where else? I must track down this tome, Odette. And I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon our fair realm.
I see.
I wasn't asking, you know. See what the band is all about.
Forgive me.
I care not to boast, but I have experience in hunting wild goats. Now that's interesting. Their fur and hide aren't highly valued, especially when unmarred by wounds. Instead of using a bow, I oft build traps when I hunt goats. I see. I stalk the quarry, then herd it toward my pit and snare until it's caught. Different means for different prey. Hunting is not as simple as it seems. In all things, thou must find the proper way to achieving thy goal. I hate the way she talks in text. I like it when she speaks verbal lines, but in text it's difficult to read at times. Wouldst thou eaten soup with a fork? Well, maybe. Stick with a spoon? Again, maybe. That's all I had. Excellent examples, both. You state your case most persuasively. You have a talent for teaching. Perhaps it is something you might pursue in the future. Me, a teacher? I think not. You seem very sure about that. I prefer the hunt. What? Well, pedagogy's loss is hunting's gain. What the hell is pedagogy? I'm probably not even saying that right, to be honest. Okay, right. I still haven't finished his chapter, actually. Down here, maybe? Yeah.
You're still here.
I am, but not a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I am in your debt.
You helped out a little here. What say we call it even? Be safe, Cyrus. I have a hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine.
I am well aware of the danger. I will exercise...
Whoops. Sorry.
Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery.
A man cannot so easily change his God's-given disposition.
You said it was 15 years ago that the tome was stolen.
That I did. What of it?
As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious circumstances that very same year.
Oh, maybe they're both connected.
And you believe the two incidents are connected somehow?
That's what I just said.
No, I just like spouting valedictory trivia. But now that you mention it, the disorder following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate an article from the archives. Wouldn't you say?
I would say.
Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I will keep this in mind.
I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there.
I will. And I'll return as soon as I get to the bottom of this. You have my word.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
Make sure you do, though. If I get back and you don't have bells on, there'll be nothing matter. Is that because that's like maximized? Let's try that way. Who is that mysterious figure? Do you sense her? What's that? Oh, Lemon's live. So you will be. And so Cyrus bid Quarry Quest farewell. The translated volume he recovered from the villain pointing him to his next destination, Stoneguard in the Highlands, where the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies. Cyrus forged on in search of the truth. Well, that rounds things up quite nicely, actually, because again, that is where I need to go for Hannet's second level, second chapter, I believe. Yep, right there. So I need to be level 40 for his chapter 3. Damn. So let's do Ophelia next. Which kind of means I need Ophelia in the party. So let's head back up here. I've already spoken to you, haven't I? Yes, I have, yeah. What can I purchase from you again? So I don't know why these come in handy, because I can't do anything with them. I can't. What's the steal probability? 3%. That's not going to happen, is it? Let's quickly rest at the inn. Get everyone's health back. And all of their SP and whatnot. There was a chest in the ocean, in the thing I didn't do. Yeah, no, I don't know why Amazon Music's doing that. Turn off all notifications to Amazon Music. There we go.
Hello there.
Yeah, I've already spoken. Oh, no, I haven't. Kaya, Mother of Dragons, Part 2. Let me purchase these. I probably could do with getting some more healing items, couldn't I? Yes, I've got none of the healing grape medium, so let me sell all I have of these. That really doesn't help matters. And I will buy not that many, I don't think. If I get 30 though, that should probably be more than enough for now. Olive of Life. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and get stocked up on these as well. I will do that off camera though, because I will just grind a whole bunch of money and come and buy a whole bunch of items. Like 99 of each item. Right. In here, speak to you. And let me change the party. Oh, Ophelia, you need leveling up, don't you? Who shall I swap you out for? Therion? Yeah. Let's have a look, see what jobs I can give to you. So you could be a cleric. Oh no, you're a cleric, sorry. So scholar, a warrior could be good. You up to much this weekend? I'm not actually. I might be streaming Saturday afternoon whilst Julie is in the kitchen batch cooking a bunch of food for the week. And Sunday I am having a lazy day, and Monday we're going to go for a walk and then come back and watch the funeral. Or watch the funeral then go for a walk. Dancer, eh? Actually, if I make you a warrior, I can probably give you... What is... what extra job have I given Therion? Yeah, I know you're working Monday, yeah. That will definitely help with the physical attack and the HP. But I think I give him the hunter, didn't I? No, I give him something with a bow. Merchant, that's what Therion is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with warrior for her. I don't have additional weapons to give her though. Actually, you know what? Since I need to level her up to make her actually any good for the next part, I'm gonna go on and do Hannet's second chapter. I am, because she needs to be 27 and she is currently 27, so yeah, that's fine. This could potentially backfire at this point. Yes. No HGV fitters, no tie fitters, no test examiners working, but we have to, even though we're not meant to work bank holidays. That does suck, mate. That really does. To be fair, I only got proper official confirmation yesterday that I'm not working it. When the company emailed out to all managers to say that it's going to be honoured in the UK. So, I mean, the job I do basically, it doesn't really make a huge amount of difference whether I'm in bank holiday or not. And so Hennet set forward in search of Xantar. Her master, the closest thing to a father she had vanished while pursuing the baleful fiend Red-Eye, and the huntress has vowed to find him and bring him home. That's what I might do actually on Saturday. I might just sit and grind a whole bunch of levels on this. Hope I get a flat tire and the engine cuts. I would say ask the guy who you're with to see if he minds, but he's paying you to teach him, so... The direwolf Hagen, Xantar's ever-faithful companion, had returned to their village, but alone. It was enough to make Hannet fear the worst. In the first and only letter he wrote before disappearing, Xantar had mentioned the town of Stoneguard. And so Hannet followed her master to the highlands, but to what avail? Hopefully you'll get a chance to pull over and at least watch some of it, if you really wanted to. I'm kind of curious as to what a state funeral's gonna look like. Because I thought the Queen Mum and Princess Di had a state funeral, but they didn't. The last state funeral officially was Churchill's. This is where the Master said he would sojourn. Well, Hagen, dost thou perceive his scent? If he was with me all along, why can't I use him in battle? Like I can with my own. Something about this place confuseth and troubleth thee, but no matter. Thou hast done well to bring us here. Now it is my turn to lead in the hunt. But this is a large and sprawling settlement, not like our first home. Now, child, thou needest not fear. We will ask of the people. Someone is bound to knoweth the Master.
Well,
I'm glad thou agreest. Now, where to begin in the search? I'm stopping for the minute silence regardless of what's happening. Not a royalist, but respect is respect, and she deserves at least 2 minutes of everyone's time. True. You know what? I mean, I'm not much of a royalist, and to be fair, it's kind of hit me harder than I thought it would. I'm not ashamed to admit, I've had a few tears over the last week or so watching news coverage and whatnot. But I don't know whether that's because it's the Queen or whether it's just because it's bringing back memories of when my nana died and stuff like that. And I don't know. Did you see the queues in Westminster to actually see the Queen's coffin? That is absolutely nuts. How long people have been queuing for that. But again, you know what? It's like, she served the country for 70 years. The least we can do, is like you said, is spend a couple of minutes in silence remembering her. Oh yeah, I've got them, haven't I? More or less. Okay, so let me... Okay, so the inn.
Welcome.
What can I do for you, lassie?
greetings.
A bowl of that broth, if thou wouldst, and answering me a question.
All right.
The broth is easy enough. As for answers, you'll have to ask the question before I can tell if I have any.
So then,
Knowest thou a hunter named Xantar? I believe he sojourned here some moons ago. I know, but I ain't seen him around for a spell now. What? You know what? I'm northern, right? And I can't even read that. He had taken to visit a woman named Natalia. She's got a house on the edge of town.
so then,
The name is unfamiliar to me. I thank thee, landlord. If you don't mind me prying, lassie, you don't happen to be his apprentice, do you?
yes.
I am.
Ah.
I knew it. He used to talk about you all the time. He did when he was in his cups. Guessing drinking. Apprentice who's nothing like him. Straight as an arrow. No time for foolishness and folly, he'd say. As soon as he mentioned his name, I reckoned ye was one of the same. What with you matching his description and all. I'll take that as a compliment.
Indeed.
Will you now? Maybe he didn't mean it as a compliment.
Oh,
What is it, Hagen? I wish my other my cat was called Das. Then it would be Hagen Das. Oh, he's picked up a scent of something.
Damn.
Something has happened. Come on, girl. We must follow him. Okay, let me have a look at the banter. I thought so, yeah.
Bodeth ill.
Whatever does Hagen reacting in such a manner? An astute question. If I may posit, Hagen is of a species known as the direwolf, yes? It is said that a wolf's sense of smell is 100 million times more sensitive than that of a man. And amongst wolves, direwolves have the most sensitive noses of all. I would posit that when he entered the city, he was overwhelmed by all the smells common to such a bustling centre of activity. And yet, of all the orders, he would be most sensitive to those he is most familiar with. To wit, hast thou a point? I was just getting there. To wit, he detected a certain scent, namely the scent belonging to Master, of course. Then we must make haste. Yes, precisely. Thou shouldn't not lose in heart. I will listen to one of your lectures after our job is done. Okay, so this way. I'll be back.
Hoi.
Sure, you mangy beast. Get on, you bugger. Grr.
At your service.
My dearest Natalia, what a delightful coincidence. Fancy running into each other here.
How are you?
I fancy that. It was just returning from the market.
It is an honor.
Oh, but what a burden are you shouldering, my dear. You must allow me to deliver it for you. That is, I'll have my man here do it, naturally. So chivalrous.
Nay.
I must own it, sir, but you needn't. My lady, I insist. I can never forgive myself if you were to strain a muscle. Upon my honour, his worship never gives up, does he?
Right.
Poor lass has caught the eye of the wrong sort. Bound to happen with her fair looks turning every man's head.
Not so.
Either wolf draped in silks and that soldier of his makes sure he don't fall afoul of the husbands and fathers.
Oh.
There ain't no refusing him once. What? Oh, yeah, there's no refusing him once he's got the scent. Remember the miller's daughter?
Oh ho!
Yeah, so that is Hagen. Thou knowest this woman, and thou art trying to help in her. Wise creature that thou art, thou seest that she is in trouble. And so thou wilt to scaring off the soldier.
So then,
Is that right, Hagen?
understood.
Then let me help. Were a fearsome beast to appearing before him, that shoulder would flee. A happenstance for which no one could be blamed. Okay. Provoke the bodyguard.
Now, let us hunt him. Come in, if thou darest.
Are you weak to... No, you're not.
Visit'st me. What next?
Okay, what about... Yeah, you're weak to them, okay.
Visit'st me. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Unfortunately, they are kinda shit, these conch crabs, but still.
What next? Holding back nothing.
Maybe I shouldn't have used my battle points for that. Okay, whatever.
Come if thou darest. Letting my arrow fly and true.
That's all I've got left, so...
Letting the hunt.
Oh, you're weak to fire as well.
Letting my arrow fly and true. I will not be thy prey. What next?
Okay, but that is literally all I've got left.
I will not. What next? What next?
I just use a firestone in them.
Trying this. What next?
Okay, let's just take them down bit by bit then.
Coming, if thou darest. Coming, if thou darest.
So next one, I should have full battle points. Ah,
What next? Holding back nothing. Missed me. Let
definitely the hardest one of these I've had for a while.
letting the hunt begin. What next?
Let's just use these off a bit.
I will not be thy prey. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Now, to be fair, Lynn's doing just as much damage,
I
so
will not be thy prey. Coming, coming. Letting my arrow fly and true.
I should really learn that he's actually slowly taking down his arm as well, even though he's not vulnerable. Oh, let's just use a grip on myself.
This will help it. Letting the hunt begin.
Okay, so
What next?
break him this time, and then I should be fully charged to be able to do a much more powerful
Letting my
attack.
arrow fly and true.
Okay. That's it, Brooke, so
Holding back nothing.
there we go.
Thou didst fight with courage.
150, wow. Definitely the most XP that I've gotten from one of them as well. I did end up using literally all of my creatures though. Oh, where are you going? I paid good money for you.
Hagen?
Where have you been? You left so sudden, and I've had no tidings of neither of you since. Where's your master, Hagen? Where's Centaur?
Greetings.
That must be Natalia. I need to speak with you.
Oh?
Who might you be?
Greetings.
I'm Xantar's apprentice. I've travelled here from the Darkwood.
You don't say.
Apprentice, you say? Then you must be Hannett. I've heard tell of ye. So master spake of me.
Aye.
Said you're a fine young huntress, learning fast no matter his ham-fisted teaching. To risen others whilst belittling himself. That soundeth like master. He's a good man, but as guileless as a beet.
So then,
Guileless, yes. Fatuous also, with a weakness for wine and dice. And yet he is honest and noble and handles a bow with the best of them.
'Tis true.
You speak the truth there. So where's the old rascal? If Hagen's here, he can't be far.
The truth is,
Hagen returned to the village alone. I have come here in search of master. What? Good God, has something happened to the man? I was hoping that thou couldst help me answer that.
Huh.
I fear I may not be much help, but I am happy to tell you all I know.
forgive me.
Can't we talk at thine home? Let me carry some of that.
Thank you.
Oh, why thank you. Okay. Is this going to be voiced?
Huh.
Nope. I wish there was more I could tell you. Last I heard, he was heading for the forest out in the hills yonder. Then, nothing.
Perchance.
When was this?
'Tis true.
3 months, I'd say, give or take. He disappeared before, only to show up all of a sudden a few days later. I thought this time would be the same, but then the days turned to weeks, and the weeks... I beg thee forgive us my bluntness, but how dost thou knowest him? I'm bearing his child. My husband died not so long ago. Santar was a friend of his. My husband, you see, was a soldier in service to the realm. They met when hunting monsters, and, well, they shared a love of hunting and ale, so they had much to talk about down at the alehouse. Then my husband grew sick, and after the funeral, Santar started calling from time to time, and I appreciated the company, truth be told.
Understood.
Am I embarrassing you, dear? I suppose he's like a father to you. He was my teacher, but I have no kin. I was alone in the world. Master took me and cared for me, raised me as a hunter. Perhaps he only did so because he wanted to pass on his knowledge, the hunting lore that he had learned from his own ancestors.
So,
But yes, to me he is like the father I never had.
Oh?
He must be worried sick, him being gone so long without a word. I am. Thank you for thine help, but now I must take my leave. I'm going to the forest, though surely the trail is cold by now.
Well, well.
To take care of yourself, my dear.
yes.
I will. Just gonna leave Hagen there, isn't you? When thou next seest him, just not telling him what I said today.
Oh?
You mean about him being like your father and all? I don't see where the harm is.
Ugh.
He would never let me live it down. Aye, doubtless true, now that you mention it. He's just the sort who'd tease a poor girl for speaking her heart. Alright, it'll stay our little secret then. Thank thee. Okay, exit town north and head for Spectre Wood. So Master Santa's like a father to you. You know, I was thinking about my own father the other day. And he once got so angry at me I decided to run away from home. I ate some sugar from his stores, you see. I didn't see why that was so bad. We had plenty after all. Anyway, the next day I came slinking back, my belly rumbling. Sure enough, Pa was waiting for me with a big bowl of sugar he said was my dinner. You can bet I begged for his forgiveness then. Your father sounds like a good man. You're worried, aren't you? About Master Santa, I mean. Well, you shouldn't be. It'll turn out all right in the end, just you see. Thanks be to thee, Tressa. I like Tressa. which is kind of hard. Have I already bought everything? Yeah, I bought everything from there, haven't I? Yeah, this is where I spent an absolute friggin' fortune. What do you have, though? Okay. Slightly more expensive here than other places, but that's fine. Let me go to Stoneguard Heights. Hopefully I will get this finished soon. Come on. And then I'm going to get this finished, and then I'll call it a day, and then I'm going to move on to watch Pac Lemon play some Skyrim. I am. Oh, a treasure chest with 5,000 leaf. Nice. Don't need to save because I've literally just saved inside the village. A waterfall, no way around, but this is not recent. By the length of the shoots growing on it, I'd say 1-2 moons ago.
So then,
Remember thou this place. Is this where thou leftst him? I'm still here, by the way, just chatting to listen. That's fine, mate. You can. You don't have to say anything. Just lurking is good enough for me at the moment. I did not mean it like that, little one. Thou hastened all the way to the village for help. Thou didn't betray him. Arr. Thou wilt turn back and searching for another path. There is no way past this rock slide. That much is certain. Listen, my girl, hunting isn't just about sticking arrows in the monster's hide. Sometimes the land setteth itself against thee, and nature herself, fickle old sow that she is. But always remember to stop and take in the air, look around thee. Even if nature is thy foe, it does not mean thou must fight her.
just so.
Instead, turn the lay of the land in thy favour. The creatures of this forest must have found a way past. Let us search for their trail.
This bodeth ill.
Okay, so I can't go that way. I do actually literally have to just turn back. Oh, this is so long. What is it? Okay, so I'm guessing this way then. Provoke the mysterious wood creature. And okay. The tree is a monster, apparently. Go forth, my friend.
Come in then.
Whoa.
Freest thy will. Come in, if thou
I
darest.
kinda wish that I still had my scorpion.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Might as well use the rest of this.
Come in, if thou darest.
Okay, so you're broken.
Letting my come in.
I need to keep an eye on Hannah's health.
Come in, if thou darest. Come in, if thou darest.
Let me just use one of these.
This will help it. Letting the hunt begin.
And then,
What next? Letting the come. Letting the hunt beginning.
The hell was that? Weird.
What next? Sauce.
Okay, I maybe shouldn't have wasted that actually, to be honest. Okay, do I have anything to cure poison? Is that poison? I think that's poison. Yeah.
Letting the hunt beginning. Letting my arrow fly and true.
I hate these battles because literally all I can do is use my bloody cat.
What next?
So that's breaking news. That gives me the next shot.
Letting my come.
Which... quite a powerful tree this actually.
Letting the hunt beginning. Letting my arrow fly and true. Sorcery.
Okay, let's cure myself from that again.
This will help it.
Okay, it's gonna break it anyway, so that's fine. And then
Letting my come.
max damage. Still not enough.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
All I can say is this better give me decent XP.
Coming, if thou darest.
There we go.
Thou didst fight with courage.
I'm gonna have to heal her now. No, I don't. She's leveled up, so she heals automatically. Nice. Okay, so let me see what she says. You know where to go next? Yes, from the moment I saw the landslide. Impressive, though I guess a hunter's most at home in the woods, huh? Thanks be to my training, my master hath taught me well. I hear there's no fiend he couldn't slay. As a hunter, he is without peer, but, when he ventured into town, he is too easily tempted by the alehouse and games of chance. He lacketh any resembling discipline. Sounds to me like you're being a bit harsh on him. Harsh, however, so. Even the best of men fall prey to the temptations of the city. So it truly is more fearsome than the deepest of the forest. Okay. Chest. Please be some good. Okay, that sells for a decent wage. There is something up there, which I'm going to go get. How do I get up there? There we go. That's wasted a bunch of my steps, but whatever. And it wasn't even worth it. Not really. Fairly sure I've got plenty of those glamours. Danger level 27. That's going to be tough. Because I am most definitely just at that average level. You know what, actually, I'm going to save that here. I am. Because I don't know how much longer this is going to take. And I've been streaming almost 2 hours now. Well, 1 hour 37 actually. Yeah, so I'll finish this off in the next stream. Which is most likely going to be Saturday. either Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening, one of the two. Thank you so much for dropping by, everyone. Thank you, Mac, for dropping in on chat, and thank you, Pac Lemon, for dropping in on chat. What I might do actually, as way of thanking everyone, let's do a bit of a raid, shall we? Where is raid? There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna raid Lemming, just because he's a friend of ours. And he's playing Elder Scrolls, which is pretty good. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
Hello, hello, all four of you.